Historical development of Python. Historical development of Python also started. These are the two topics which I already started in the topic. Subject I started with. Getting started with Python, history of Python, versions of Python, and downloading process of Python. I'll be taking one small, backup session also. And if you are so hurried to understand those two classes, I'm giving some video links for you students, those who are joining today or something, those who are feeling that they are joining only today. The admin has posted the video links for you. In that first day, you can just not to listen. I just said what my class will do, what the full stack Python is containing, all those things I said. Under day number 2, day number 3, I said the real-time applications of Python. Real-time applications of Python. This is what I said. And the next term, in the day number 4, I said getting started with Python. Getting started with Python. There I said history of Python, versions of Python, downloading process of Python. And in the yesterday's class, I started with the features of Python language. Features of Python language I started with. And that is what I am continuing even in today's class. And this programming not yet started. Programming not yet started. Those who are attending today, nothing to feel that something is already over. So this week also people are going on joining. This week also people are going on joining. Nothing to worry about it. Ourselves only we will close the batch once the subject is entered into something more and where student cannot understand. So I'm giving a guarantee for everybody. Everybody can understand once you concentrate. By looking at the screen and thinking somewhere else and all those things, if you concentrate, you cannot. The students who are in the online, those who joined only today, there is the video links are there for you. There are the video links are there. Admin online students, the admin has sent the video link and the notes link also we are giving for getting the notes what I was already discussed it. This is a notes link I set. If you online students, if you click on that, you will get my notes what is written here. And those who are the offline students who are coming only today, the admin is standing outside. You contact him. They will give you this video links for you. You can listen it. Even if you don't listen also, no problem. Today, if you concentrate well, you will follow. But you have a psychological problem. What is that? Yesterday I did not understand whether I'll understand further a class or not. In BTech, how many days you are absent? You understood or not? What you understood finally, are you remembering or not? Remembering. Is it useful? Nothing. But here, first 1 week, I'm giving introduction. And especially these classes, we are giving the facility for what? Getting the previous classes also. Links I'm giving it in order to keep track of the continuity of the class. Okay. Shall I start the session? Well, online students, shall I start the session now? Shall we enter into the topic now? So I hope online students might be convinced with my answer. Now I am entering into the further. Well, and the doubts of the students who is having online, at the end of the session, I used to talk to every student by giving the mic facility. Even though my time is up to 8 o'clock, I'm talking to the students up to 8:20, like that by sitting in the same class. Okay, right students. Let's start with the discussion. What was my last class concept? Features of Python. Features of Python. How many features are there? Good. So there are 11 features are there. So those features we are discussing. Yesterday I started with the first feature I started. What is that? Simple. Good. In this class offline, any new students are there today? Today only new. Today only new members. Okay. In this CSC students, in this CSC, in this class, only CSC students. CSC. CSC. Can you stand up once? Keep the mobile in the back. So I will be happy for it. Okay, no problem. Now, good, because you are looking very soft. You are looking very soft. Are you soft really? You're looking very soft. Are you really soft? No? You're not soft, huh? Very hard, huh? Okay, not a problem. They are laughing because they already went to under the mission once. Right. Now I'm asking first question. CSC background. Good. You also CSC? No. Okay. So answer my question. What is www? Very good. What is that? Come on. Say. What is an answer? World Wide Web. Good. What is OS? Great. What is DBMS? So, sit down. See, from 1 week onwards, I am asking these questions. Anybody saying correct answer? That indicates everybody knows what? Full forms. If anybody trying to say something, that is compulsory blunder. So that's why student is equal to full forms plus wrong answers. And you don't feel it. Even if you feel also, no problem. Because they have open secret. You don't feel it. Okay? Right. Feeling? Now starting students. Now I'm going to say, and see, Akhilesh also, Sai Akhilesh also new student today. He is also saying full form only. Right. To whomever you take it, full forms plus what? So, full form plus what? Wrong answers only. Good. Okay, students, please don't mind for that. Now I will start with features of Python. First feature I started because my habit is I will ask the questions in the class. That's my habit. Why? We are from real time. When you go to interview tomorrow, they will ask questions to you tomorrow. Rather than facing the question over there, difficulty, in my class, you answer it, I'll rectify your problem, I'll correct it, and you will be releasing so that you can answer in the interview perfectly. If I don't ask questions, you may feel it you are happy, but I am not good teacher. And don't misunderstand when I ask the questions, boys, my dear student, boys. Will you misunderstand? You may not answer, but I will correct you. That is the one. So girls, I will ask after, not immediately. Some time I will take. Definitely, I'll ask the questions to you also. But beginning few days, I don't ask questions because girls will misunderstand so quickly than boys. Right? That's my small thing. Because in 2006, one small misunderstanding happens. That was my fear. That's why that time onwards, I'm not asking girls quickly, directly. Slowly, I will ask them. Okay. Anyhow, come to the point back. The first feature started in my class. The simple feature is started in my class. I was explained in yesterday why Python is simple. Python is simple or difficult? Python is simple or difficult? Simple. Provided you must know what? Modules. Yesterday's class, if you want to become a real-time programmer, you must know about libraries of the subject. If you want to become a doctor, you must know a lot of medicinal knowledge. Similarly, if you want to become a Java developer, Java libraries must be known. If you want to become a C++ developer, you must know C++ libraries. If you want to become a .NET developer, you must know .NET libraries. If you want to become a Python developer, you must know Python libraries. Why? Python libraries are containing what? Built-in code is there, predefined code is there. Such code you are getting as it is in our real-time project, which are called what? Modules we can call. The libraries of Python are called what? Modules. Such modules are called libraries in Python. Those modules are containing predefined code is present. So the Python programmer can reuse such a predefined code without writing our own code. Writing our own code is difficult or easy? Difficult. If the code was already defined, if the teacher says how to reuse the code, then are you feeling easy or difficult? Easy. That's why Python is what? Simple. C language is simple. When you know what? Full libraries of C language. .NET is simple. When you know the libraries of .NET completely. I know Python well because I know the libraries of Python so much. Yesterday's class, I said some examples also. Generating calendar, regularly example I'm saying. Generating calendar in Python is easy or difficult? Easy, because what is the module you are using? Calendar. Calendar. I already said in the last class, a small thing, go to the Python environment, how to go to it. I said in the last class. Again, I will tell this type of environment. This is an environment of Python. I'll be telling to you in Jupyter Notebook also. In further, I'm going to tell you in the Jupyter Notebook. This is one of the popular ID for data scientist. I'll tell you in the PyCharm also, VS Code also, and Sublime Text also. In many of the places, I will tell you. So I'm using today Jupyter Notebook. I will be writing just what? Import calendar. I said yesterday's class as C. Import calendar as C. Now I'm writing here print of C dot what? Month of what? 2023. 2023, comma what? 12th month I am writing, and you are getting this type of thing. I hope you are getting this now. I hope you are getting. Come in, ma. So what this is called? Year, and then this is called what? Number. What is this month? Yesterday I said function. Function, that is. Function present in which module? Calendar module. So it's not only this month. Generating calendar in Python is easy or difficult? Simple, easy. Now I want to have this 2024 January month I want. January month I want. Next month, new year, 2024. 2024 January month I want. 2024 January month, I got these things now. I want to get a complete calendar of the year. Complete calendar of the year. So calendar of C dot. C dot, I'm writing calendar of, I'm writing 2024. 2024. Complete calendar I want. I'm getting three months. I'm getting all the calendar here. If you try to implement this task in other languages, definitely it is a very complex. But in Python, it is called what? Dead easy. How it is possible? How this easiest coding is possible? Because you are knowing the module called what? Calendar. So such a calendar concept I am explaining in our regular class. Almost 6 to 7 hours I will explain, because the calendar is having lot of importance in real-time practices. I'll explain it so perfectly for you. Similarly, in the last session, I said to you one more thing. I said math as what? M. It's an alias name. Rather than writing math 4 letters, I'm taking an alias name. Like you are having a full name. You're having some shortcut name your parents are calling or not. Like that. About the modules, I'm going to explain in detail in our further classes. I said yesterday, module concept separately it is available with me. Now I'm writing there, print of m dot factorial of some 4. Factorial of 4 is nothing but what? Mathematically 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, or 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, which is called 24, which is called 24. If you want to write this code in C language, in C++, in Java, or in something, 15 lines of code you need to write. When I come to Python language, just it will take 1 or 2 lines of code it will take. So how to write it, students? Please look at once here. What is the factorial of 4? 24. Now, one more kind of thing I will take it, factorial of what, you say here I am writing, something like 6 I will pass it. It is 720. Factorial of 0 is called what, 1. You are going to get this. Come on, what is the factorial here? Is a function in the module. Yesterday I said the definition of module also. Those who are new members, I'm just taking them into consideration to continue my today's class. We are the first beginning. New members are going on joining. So I want to take into the same line for exactly existing students to compare with. So I want to calculate a to the power of m. A is called base, m is called what? Power. I want to calculate 2 to the power of 8. I need not write a big piece of code. I will write simply what? POW function. Print of what? M dot POW of 2 comma 8. 2 comma 8. I'll be getting what? 256. I'll be writing something like what? M dot POW of what? 10 comma minus 2. 10 comma minus 2 is nothing but what? 10 to the power of minus 2, which is nothing but 10 square, which is nothing but 1 by 100. What is it, mom? 0.01. Are you able to get it, students? So come on, guys. Now I'm going to write it 0.01. Like that, there are so many number of functions are there. Are you following? Next, trigonometric. Yesterday I shown the library also. Internal library also I was shown it, if you remember it. So those existing documentation, how to verify, we are going to see. And I'm telling moreover in the class, the total libraries I'm going to explain. Like that, if we go to, I want to generate like an application like a OTP. OTP kind of things I want to generate. Writing OTP kind of implementation in Java takes lot of lines of code. In Python, there is a module called what? Import random. What is the module name? Random as R. I will write there called what? R dot rand int of 1000, 4-digit PIN number I want, 4-digit OTP, 1000 to 10,000 I wrote. Any one of the random number will come between those numbers. Any one of the random number. We can't predict that. When the OTP is coming to your mobile, do you know what is that OTP? It's a random number. Random number. I'll go for one more time. I will run it. One more time I will run it. Dear students, one more time I will run it. One more time I will run it. These are all called what? Random numbers. So I want a 5-digit random number. 5-digit random number. Nothing, no problem at all. I will write something like this. 5-digit number. When you are going to be a sign up for verification in Gmail or something, you are getting some type of Gmail code or not. That is also called what? Random number. When you are downloading Aadhaar card or something, are you entering some CAPTCHA code or not? How to generate the CAPTCHA code? These are all called module, students. So in real time, to work on real time projects, you must know about what? Modules. Such modules I am explaining so many in the class. So Python, any language is simple. The teacher has to explain to the students about what? Libraries. Then only you will become a real-time programmer. Eligibility will come. If you learn like a C programming, you are the best example, CSE students and MCA students. You learned only C language without libraries. You learn theory, while loop, if, syntaxes you learn. Because of that, what happens? You don't think that interviewer is asking, tell me the syntax of if statement, tell me the syntax of while statement. They don't ask. Directly they will go to what? Hacker ranking example problem they will give you. They will give you directly solve this example. Will you solve it? They won't ask if statement, while loop, do while loop. They don't ask the concepts. That was gone 20 years back only. They will give you all application based questions only. Such application based questions, if you are capable of writing the coding, then you will get the job. Otherwise, it will become something different. And I don't want to say that. And in the class, I am not expecting you are going to be powerful in your basics. I already tested your knowledge in the day one only. I asked the confirmation of 0 to 9. 0 is 0. 9 is highest talented student. That day you said what is the number you know. I'm not saying again. So our target is what? Going from very bottom stage to like a professional stage, I will bring it, irrespective of your background skills. And dear students, once again, I am saying, in order to get the programming in my class, nothing to worry, nothing to worry. Once again, I am saying right on the top of the page, I will make you expert, provided 3 conditions I already mentioned in the day one only. Punctuality in attending, practicing my use cases, and reading my notes daily, and need to come to the class. Don't work like your academics. This is what I covered in the factor number 1. And I already said the definition of what? Module. One more point I will say here. And print of what now? Last class I said m dot what? Pi. This is called one data member. And m dot what I said in the last class? E. Data member called E. Logarithm of E. What is this P and E are called data members. What is this factorial of rand int and etc. are called functions. Functions. So module is a collection of what? Functions and then data members and class names. I'll tell you some lakhs of functions in the class. In C language, how many functions you know? Just totally 8 functions only you know. Printf, scanf, CLR, SCR. Next is called what? SQRT, strcmp, strcpy, strcat, strlen. That's all. You don't know any of the other functions. That's why you are having very poorest knowledge in the subject of C. That's why no jobs are coming. Even though C is a second ranking language in the industry. What is the top number 1 ranking language in the industry I shown you? Python. I shown you already some survey kind of company report. Understand? Your C language is different. Industry C language is different. You know theory. There we need practical applications. So totally unmatched things. Here I will take you everything according to the career of what you need. We will design the full stack Python course like that. Are you following? Now I am going to enter into the continuity of my previous class. So what is the definition of module? Once again, please tell me. A module is a collection of data members, function names, and class names. Those who are new members today, I'm just taking once again read out. Python is one of the simple programming language because of 3 important technical factors. They are first factor number 1 only covered in yesterday. Python programming provides rich set of modules so that Python programmer can reuse the predefined code without writing our own code. Example you have seen. You please observe students. Whatever I am saying in the class, I am writing in the notes which I am sending. I am showing the code to you that you appreciate me. Whatever I am saying, I'll show immediately coding for that. Coding I am showing. That is the specialty of my class, which you have learned already in your 21 years education. Blackboard with white chalk piece, no practical grounds. That's why you are not confident enough to write something by yourself. You may say something which I don't want to believe it. If you are able to write the code, what you are saying, you are perfect. Otherwise, zero. That is what you say. You applied that on my class. What sir says, you ask me, sir, write the code. Then I will appreciate you. First, you apply on my class. What? What I say, ask me, write the code. That's called real scenario or not? Yes. Since the Python programming provides a rich set of modules, hence we write less lines of code with more meaning. That is what is called real-time standards. So what is the definition of module? A module is a collection of data members, function names. What is the module? Calendar, math, OS. So many modules I'm going to tell you. Unlimited number of modules I'm going to say. Somebody asked yesterday in the online doubt, sir, how many modules are there? Now I put one question. How many stars are there in the sky? How many? Number I want. How many? Any number? So many number are there now. How many modules are there? So many modules are there in Python. Data science related modules. In the data science, machine learning modules, in deep learning modules, and then AI modules, Django level modules. These are all related to what? Total full stack modules only. And here, once if you started using modules now, automatically you will be learning all the modules on our own thing when you are entering into the concerned part of the subject. Are you following? When I'm teaching artificial intelligence, AI modules of Python I will introduce. When I'm learning deep learning kind of modules will be coming. In the Python class, what we are learning? So many modules we are learning, which are useful for learning different applications. So, coming to the point back, factor number 2 I'm going to discuss today. Is it first one is clear? Python is simple or complex? Provided you must know what? If you know Python without knowing modules, you are equal to like your academic C language only. What everybody will do in Amirpet training divisions, in most of the places in training divisions, online or offline, in any of the class you observe it, they will teach only theory. They will not teach the modules. Please attend every class and then decide. Attend my class also, decide. This is what is one thing I want to make it clear. Everything crystal clear. Come to the factor number 2. Shall we start? Yes. Factor number 2. Please follow me. Python programming provides one more internal facility I am writing. Python programming provides inbuilt garbage collection facility. Inbuilt garbage collection facility. Inbuilt, inbuilt garbage collection facility. Inbuilt garbage collection facility. Inbuilt garbage collection facility. So that what will happen, sir? So that I will write that point. What do you mean by garbage collection facility? How it is most useful to the programmer? I want to go for giving certain example here that I will quote it in C related scenario, C++ related, Java related, and then Python related. Don't write ma. Listen. Don't write. Listen. First you concentrate. I'll send you the notes to you as it is. So this I will compare, and finally I will compare with what? Python. Come to one small scenario, I will write it. Some more points I will write below to that. What is the meaning of garbage collection? People will ask in interview point of view, what is that? They will ask you a question. Define garbage collector. Define garbage collector. Define garbage collector. Now I'm going to discuss about the garbage collector. I'm going to discuss about the garbage collector. What is the meaning of garbage collector? Garbage collector is doing what? Garbage collection process. What is the meaning of it? I'm going to discuss. Take an example. Take an example, students. Everybody try to concentrate with your intelligence. Suppose I am talking about memory here. Small point I am going to introduce. Everybody knows memory. What is the use of memory? To store the data. Now I want to ask one funny question, and you don't feel because of my question, because I will ask some questions which will make you to feel also. That's why I want to ask these questions. Do you have memory? Come on. Do you have or not? Yes or no? Good. If you say yes, are you remembering your BTech third year subject concept now? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. No. Do you have memory or not? Quickly. Still yes, sir? Good. Still yes. Do you remember what I taught today? Yes. Did you remember last before year about your academics? No. That means our memory is what? Volatile memory. Volatile memory. Here I want to say two types of memories are there. One is called main memory. One is called main memory. Second one is called secondary memory. Secondary memory, because the memory components I want to introduce in the programming. Because non-technical students, including technical students means don't think that already this thing came. Don't think that some award is also given. Nothing is there. If I say more things, you may feel it. How computer works also people don't know. That's the open secret number one. What is CPU? What is CPU? Somebody is saying central, somebody is saying control. What to believe? And I will get confused when you say wrong answers. And how it works also people are not aware of it. And they want to get 50,000 salary, 60,000 salary. Then see the scenario. I will explain everything from the bottom of the subject. What is ALU? Full form, say. Full form. What it will do? How the relation between ALU and CPU? How it is related with memory? How is your program executing? Don't know. Don't know. Graduate engineering completed. MCA completed. Don't feel. I'm here. I'll tell you how it will run, how it will run. And you may feel, sir, you are saying something and it touching our heart like anything, sir. Main memory component is called what? RAM. And a secondary memory component is called what? Hard disk. Hard disk. So in computer, how many memories are there? One is main memory, one more is secondary memory. Main memory, every value of the program is going to be available in main memory by default. There everything will be processed and results can be shown on the monitor. If you want to store such results permanently, I will store it in where? Hard disk. There I will use files concept I will explain in the class. In my class, I will explain files. In that files, I will explain CSV files. CSV files. I will explain about JSON files. JSON files. I will explain about what Oracle, how to store the data permanently in the form of database. And I will explain how to store the data in the form of MySQL and how to store the data using pandas, how to store the data using NumPy, how to store the data in the graphical notation, graphical representation, like a pie charts, like a bar graphs, horizontal bar graph, vertical bar graph. You take your school reports, you take union budget of parliament, India, a state budget, how they are allocating. Are they allocating some sectors or not? How they are representing in the form of pie chart. Into 2023, what is the financial status of the state? 2023 financial status. 2024, what will be the financial status is going to be. Predictions are going to be there. Is it not showing in the form of bar graph or not? Such a type of data visualization purpose, I need to store the data temporarily now, permanently now. I want to start. This is very simple, but my aim is very strong. Are you understanding? So this part which is available in my class, sir, where are you teaching? Sir, I want some proof. In demo level, so many people will say so many things, but I said already, whatever I said, remember, and because it is getting recording also, now see here, where I am showing in my regular sessions, when you come to your place, CSV files. It is a part of files. It is another file. I did not write it over there. One is called what? Files is there. Files topic. Are you seeing the files? See how many examples? If I open the content of the file, index of the file, wonder, you will be wondering. See that first level, second level, see that third level, fourth, working with CSV file, fifth level, OS based operations. And next is called what you know, students. One more thing I will go for it. Something like what JSON files you see. JSON files concept is available. Next is called what here NumPy. NumPy is available. You see the chapters. What are we discussing here? And next is called pandas. You take it pandas. This is a pandas. See that how many topics are there. How many topics are there? And see the final result. You see that final result. 10th class results will take it. I will compute who is passing in first division, second division, any state government data you take it. I want to analyze it. Why I'm showing all these things? This is different Python branding class. Where it is available? Normal data. But I'm getting in the form of what? Excel sheets I want to prepare. This is most useful in Power BI, most useful in Salesforce. This type of analysis I want. This is in pandas level, I will explain. Next is called a go to where? MySQL. Oracle you see where I'm see how many examples. You go to MySQL students. MySQL, see how many examples. Whatever is written here, and you are already understanding. Here you see, am I shown or not? What I said, that I have to explain in detail, not just academic level. In detail, totally deep I will explain the property of it. That's why I'm in 26 years of this teaching level with my academics and then industry. Come to the point. What is the main memory? Stores the data temporarily. Such a temporary data to store permanently, I will use what? Something like your brain, your notes. Your notes is permanent. Your brain is, after 1 week, will you remember this subject? You have to. Because career is this one only. You have to remember. Did you understand? First, my data will be entered into where? Main memory. Processing in where? Main memory. Muddu babulu. Come on, processing in where? Main memory. Results shown in where? Monitor. Such results want to store permanently will go forward. Secondary memory. Once again, please respond. Data stored in where? Beginning. Main memory. Processed in where? Results are processed in where? Main memory. Shown the results in where? Monitor. To store such results permanently, I will use which memory? Simple. When you went to Aadhaar card registration, data stored in first in where? Main memory. After confirmation by yourself and they will commit it or not, that they will store it into where? Aadhaar card database. Yes or no? When you go for modification, they will enter your Aadhaar card number, getting the data from database into the memory or not. Again, some updations are done. Again, storing the data into where? Database. When I go to the banking, when I open my account newly, is my account details are entered first in the main memory or not? When they say that everything is fulfilled their banking strategies, they will store their database into the bank database or not? Stored permanently. When I go for deposit or withdraw, that are going to be updating in your database or not? These are all called what? Main memory to secondary memory to main memory. That's why these components keep in mind. Will you keep it, ma? Whatever I am explaining, first enter into where? Your brain, that is a main memory. From there, you are writing the notes, that is secondary memory. When there is an interview tomorrow, you are reading your notes, getting into main memory, and writing the exams. These are normal life level examples of memories. Now, I am going to enter into the in memory. I want to store. See, simply I can say memory and you will not catch me. Memory means you will think memory only and you will not think the deep of memory. Now you got the memory meaning now. I want to store 100 values. I want to store 100 values. In which programming? C programming. C programming. In C programming, to store 100 values, we are using the concept of what? Arrays. Arrays you are using. You already studied arrays. I don't know who studied arrays or not. I don't know. Even if I ask you who knows arrays, they don't raise the hand. Who knows arrays here? Okay. One time. If you don't mind. No, don't understand. What is the use of multi-dimensional arrays? No problem. Multi-dimensional arrays means what? X-axis data, Y-axis data, Z-axis data. This is called three-dimensional arrays. Four-dimensional arrays are also there. Four-dimensional arrays are also there. What is the use of four-dimensional arrays? In colleges, 1D, 2D over, matrix, everything over. Today only I completed in my 4 p.m. Sir, where you teach that? In 4 p.m. Today only I taught in NumPy. Today only I taught. What is that now? Indexing and slicing. Today only I taught to them. This I am explaining for you. Slicing operation on where? Today only. 13, 12, 20, 23, 547 I taught. Today only I taught to them. This is what I am going to show you. See that last part of it, last part of the subject you take it. Here I am going to take it. All the matrices operations I am taking. What is this matrices operations you see? What is the operations I am taking here? These are all matrices. These are all different type of environment I am taking. See that these are the different matrices. Observe it. These are all I am talking about what? Matrices examples I am talking. One more example also I will show you. Indexing operation I will show you. You see the dimensions of this. You observe it. What is the dimension of the matrix? You don't know, but I'm saying 3 dimensions. Now you go for next. You see that matrix. What is the dimension? That I'm explaining. Why I'm saying all these things? By mistake, if you miss my class, when you join somewhere, Python in 10 days, 20 days, etc., definitely I would ask this question. This is not only this. I'm explaining this in four dimensions, 3 dimensions. This is today only I taught to them. And definitely I am going to explain in NumPy level, data science level this is. So Come to my point. Why I'm showing all these things? Because student must know what is the real subject. So far, what they are explaining, you felt that my sir is explaining everything. Don't believe any sir, except they show practicality in the class, including me also. First, you apply on me only. That point you apply on me, I'm saying. It's my request for everybody, apply on me. Then you apply on other classes. Then your life is becoming good. Understand, students? Come. I want to store 100 values. C programming. Which one I am using? Good. You might not be knowing arrays. Suppose if people are taking, they don't ask simple questions. Direct complex question they will ask you. If you don't answer a complex question, what will happen? If you do programming, you will answer definitely that. Now, in C programming, my dear students, in C programming, I will write the statement of what? Int A of 100, I will write it. This is called the declaration of array. If anybody knows. If you don't know C language, not at all a problem. For example, because of writing this statement, what is happening? 100 locations are created. 100 locations are created and named with A, starting from 0th index. First index, I will explain the indexing mechanism in my class. And the next is called 2. And the next is called so on where 999. Are you following me? This is called indexing mechanism. Okay. These values are allocated. How many locations are allocated? 100 locations are allocated. 100 locations are created. In which memory? Main memory. But when I'm running my program, how many values I got it? Unfortunately, how many values I got it? 10 values only I got it. How many locations are occupied, ma? How many locations are occupied? 0 to 9 only occupied. 0 to 9 is nothing but 10 locations only occupied or not? So 10 locations only occupied. Occupied. How many locations are not occupied? 90 locations are empty. 90 locations are empty. Is it not called waste of memory space? Come on, fast. Is it not waste of memory space? The more space you waste, the performance problems will arise. This is called a memory leakage in C language. You can type in Google memory leakage in C language. That means C language suffers with memory leakage problems. I allocated 100 locations, but unfortunately, I got only 10 values. 10 values are stored. Rest of the 90 values are 90 locations are unused. Unused memory space gives you what? Performance problems. It takes a lot of time to create the memory space. And unfortunately, you're not using. Still, you're not using. Still, the memory is available with my application. It takes a lot of burden on OS side. Are you getting my point? In C++ also, same thing happens. In Java programming, in Python programming, in Java programming, in Python programming, still if you are very serious about my explanation, in C programming, it suffers with what? Waste of memory space. How do you eliminate this waste of memory space? To eliminate this waste of memory space, programmer has to write their own code to eliminate that memory space, to eliminate that unused memory space. By using OS related fundamental code, you have to write the code for eliminating what memory space? Unused memory space. Are you getting, students? Suppose I am expecting 500 students, some 500 chairs are kept, but I got only 300 students in the offline, for example. What will happen? Rest of 200 chairs waste now. Rest of the 200 chairs power waste now. Correct or not? What I will do? Eliminate that. Immediately eliminate it so that I can save some sort of issues or not. So what I am going to say, 100 locations are created, 10 locations are occupied, 90 locations are unused. To eliminate that unused memory locations, definitely C programmer has to write their own code to eliminate such memory space, which is really complex on the part of what programmer? C programmer. Is it easy to write the code for memory elimination? No. Definitely very complex. Such a type of difficulty, therein where also C++ also, in both the languages, you have to write the code for eliminating the memory space. There is no concept present in C language, C++ to eliminate this unused memory space. Are you able to get my point? So finally, I'm going to conclude. C++ programming, if I want to eliminate the memory space, I have to write compulsory what? My own code I have to write it. Definitely it is going to be difficult or easy. It is definitely what? Very complex on part of me. Are you getting my dear students? Come to which language now? Java and Python. The Java programming and Python programming and C#.NET, the modern programming languages, said that don't write your own code for eliminating which memory space? Waste of memory space or unused memory space, don't write the code. In these languages, these scientists, Java, James Gosling, Python, Guido van Rossum, father of Python, they already recognized the difficulty of C++ programmers. Of what difficulty? Writing the memory space code elimination. They identified, they come to these languages. They said what? Don't write the code for what? Memory space elimination. We are providing in the software only, we are providing one beautiful inbuilt program called what? Garbage collector program we are providing. That will take care about which memory space? Unused memory space or waste of memory space automatically eliminated, because garbage collector program is running behind of my regular program in Python, which is monitoring what spaces are using, what memory spaces are not using. Such a memory space will be eliminated automatically, because every Python program behind, every Java program behind, every C#.NET program behind, one program is running. What that program name is called? Garbage collector. What is the difference between old languages and modern languages? Old languages suffers with what? Memory management problems. In modern languages, what facility is available? So what is the advantage of garbage collection? Garbage collection eliminates what? Unused memory space. Are you writing that garbage collection code or already present in softwares? So which is eliminating what? Unused memory space. Get the terminology, students. Spell out unused memory space. Who will eliminate unused memory space? So when it is eliminating unused memory space, is it not performance is enhancing? Right? So who is going to take care about the performance of the memory? Garbage collector is going to take care. So I'm going to conclude my sentences here. I'm going to conclude my sentences here. I'm going to enter into this place and I'm mentioning here. What is this part here? Garbage Python programming provides what? Inbuilt garbage collection facility, so that what is happening? So that garbage collection, garbage collector runs or garbage collector collects which memory space? Unused memory space, unused memory space, and improves the performance of which applications? Python based applications. Python based applications. This garbage collection facility not only present in Python, students, also present in Java and .NET also. All modern programming languages contains what? Garbage collection, which is not there in where? C++. So memory management is very easy in which languages? Are we really worrying about the waste of memory space by the programmer? No. Who is taking care about the automatic memory management? Hence, now I am writing here. Hence, garbage collector takes care about what memory management? Takes care about automatic memory management. Takes care about what? Automatic memory management. Now I want to write, sir, where do you show this code? My dear students, I can show now itself the code. but whatever I will write it, it just bouncing to you. Sir, where are you explaining this code? I will show you that because I have to take care where I'm going to explain. In my class 4 p.m., which is recently the topic is completed. When you come back to this, under whoops, you studied whoops already in your colleges. That whoops is already whoops. That I'm not worrying about it. In that, there is a topic name called destructor. In the destructor, please observe it. Notes I will show you, ma, because everything I will show you practically. Please look at destructor in Python and what? Garbage collector. What, where I am explaining in the features level. I am showing the programming in which topic? Destructor. Please look at the definition once. Garbage collector is one of the inbuilt program in which software? Which is running behind of what? Every Python program whose role is to collect unused memory space and it improves the performance of Python based application. Every garbage collector program is running internally and calls what? Destructor. This topic you don't worry. This part only you take care. See that number of examples are there here. Examples, if you come back, you see, ma. See how many examples? 1, 2, 3. In the second example, you please understand this. Please look at. Here I am having, if I go for this, maybe here you observe it. What is the total memory space is occupying? What is the memory space? Available memory space in the beginning. Available memory space in the beginning, and being the garbage collector running, what is the number memory space available? Point to point memory space I am showing. I hope you are understanding. So this code of what? Garbage collection, I am explaining in which area? In whoops, there is a topic name called what? Destructor place I will explain. At present, I am asking, remember the definition of what? Garbage collector. So don't think that sir did not explain the code. Where I am showing that code, I am explaining in whoops level, this topic I will explain. Okay now? Right. Shall I define the garbage collector now? Please tell me what is the garbage collector? A garbage collector is the program you written already defined. Already defined, already present in which software? Good. Garbage collector is one of the inbuilt. Try to get the technical word, students. Inbuilt. Come on. Inbuilt predefined program. Predefined program present in where? Python software. Python software. And it is running behind of what? Behind of what? Regular Python program. Regular Python program. That means whatever the program you are writing, behind of that program, one more program is running. Behind of regular Python program, and whose role is to collect or what? Remove which memory space? Unused memory space. Unused memory space, and improves the performance of what applications? Python based applications. Python based applications. Are you able to understand this? So when you go to the fresher level, they will ask you the question called define garbage collector. That time, instead of saying your own English, if you read out the notes daily, you will get some international words. Based on your words, the opposite person can think about your talent. If you speak gully level English, they will think that he is a out of candidate. So out of technology. When you speak the technical words, they will think that you have some status, some subject is there. I hope you are following me. So what is the use of garbage collector? Removes the memory space. Which memory space? Unused memory space. That means how it is simple for you. As a Python programmer, I never write the code for eliminating Unused memory space. Who is taking care about the unused memory space? Garbage collector of Python. That's why Python is very simple for me because I'm not worrying about what? Operating system memory space. Is it clear? Good. Online students, am I clear about this entire thing? Am I clear about this entire thing? Please respond once. Everybody must respond. Is it clear about this entire thing? Yes. Let me move to the further. This is called factor number 2. Factor number 1 is called what? Rich set of libraries. Factor number 2, inbuilt garbage collection. These two things makes me to write what? Code in a nice manner. Inbuilt code makes me to write the code quickly. Because of inbuilt garbage collection, need not to put much efforts to write what? Memory elimination code. That's why Python is what? Simplest programming language to write the coding. Number 3 factor. Did you understand that? Good. Well, going to the number 3. Factor number 3, I am going to enter. Okay, good. Offline students, are you comfortable with this? Right. See, I am explaining yesterday some time of simple. Now also I am explaining simple. But when you go to an interview, within 1 minute you can say why Python is simple. Python is simple because of more modules are present, so that I can reuse the predefined module. I can develop my application so quickly, less lines, more meaning. Number 1. Number 2, Python programming provides inbuilt garbage collection facility so that it can collect unused memory space. I need not write my own code to eliminate the memory space. That's why Python is once again proved that it is simple. Correct or not? Good. Factor number 3. Factor number 3, I'm going to write it. Well, let me take one rough page. How many memories are there? Don't forget that. Tell me. Main memory. What is the name of main memory component? What is RAM? See, the moment I ask random access memory, full forms, waste. Full forms, if you say waste. If I ask the same question in front of your parents, will say this. What is random access memory? RAM. What is RAM? Random access memory. There only your parents, just they will understand. You don't know anything. They will immediately understand. So far they are thinking you know something. When I come to your home and asking this question, they'll say, take your luggage and go. Why problems? Read the notes. Okay, students, whatever is happened, let it be. But don't answer full forms in my class. About RAM, if I say, I will explain 1 hour about what is RAM. Dynamic memory, in the memory, dynamic memory is there, static memory is there. In that, so many memory, heap memory is there, stack memory is there, heap area is there, stack area is there, where expressions are evaluated. So much is there. If you say what is RAM, random access memory, what about the subject, students? Don't go to that. Come out. Come out from your academics. Okay, now you come out, huh? Came out. Right. Okay. Sir, not possible, sir. We get 21 years, sir. Right. Okay. Okay. Trisha is saying RAM is a brain of computer. Actually, computer doesn't have a brain. You ask brain, computer, please give me the code for addition of 2 numbers. It doesn't have the brain. You are creating the brain to the computer by writing your program. Am I correct or not? Yes. This is a subject. These are all academic answers. It is not your mistake. Some faculties created this knowledge. Moddu faculties created that knowledge. So I'm saying directly, come to the point. That's why we learn from intelligent faculties. Okay, students, not a problem. I'm not going to say whatever is happened. Correct or not? Leave it. But today, daily when you come to my class, before coming, take one selfie. After the class, take selfie. Compare both of them. Before the class, so sad face, disappointed. After the class, smile face is there. Why? Subject is here. Automatically glow will come. Correct or not? Yes. You please ensure that. Please ensure that. Take it. One day you test it. Once the class is over, immediately take the photo. Before the class, you take the photo. Test it. How? Subject. Okay. Come down. Come down. Shall I continue? Third factor. Third factor. Somebody? Doubt? Online students, offline students, now I am going to enter. Let me take one rough work. There are so many things are there. I will change your mindset totally. Totally, I will change you. Even though you are arrogant student in your engineering, I'll change you within 15 days. 15 days, if I don't change you, you can see. Provided if you are understanding the concentration on the subject. Look at. So, coming to the factor number 3. Factor number 3. Do you know English? Thinking now. Good sign. Immediately you are not raising. When KVS are asking some question, you started thinking. When he is asking some question, something is there. Do you know English? Who said yes, sir? Okay. Okay, no problem. Because you are very soft student. All my students within 10 days, they will become very soft, like a cotton they will become. Cotton is very soft. Okay. Other who knows English other than, because you've already so many to him. No problem. Huh? Can I ask one question? Okay. Examples of improper nouns. No problem, sir. If I ask you noun, proverb, all these things you will say, but I will ask next level questions. That what I am expecting. You know noun, pronoun, ఉంటాయి కదా. Noun, verb. I am not asking that. Who will ask that basics? I don't want to ask. Do you know English? No, sir. If you ask that question, it's out of order. Okay, students, don't feel. English is not important. Okay, because something you need to learn with more joy. Okay, no issue. Even I don't know English. Even I don't know English, no problem. But what English you need to know? Subject related English, if you know, to communicate with the interviewer. What you know about the subject, you express it so that they will impress. They won't see any grammar in your point. And then grammar means directly layman grammar, no. Naresh Institute, where? Don't speak like that. Where is Naresh Institute? He used some English. One day some person came, they asked, Naresh Institute, where? Our attender. He said, theater, Naresh Institute, there. Theater, Naresh Institute, there. Both of them understand each other. That time I was taken lunch. I'm cleaning my hand. That time I understand. Big people developed English. These people understand English easy way. So how simple way they are understanding English? Why prepositions, adverbs, conjunctions? Why? I also applied some research on it. Is it like that? No. Hyderabad, Python, K-browser, etc. Like that. It's not the way. Some grammar is required. Okay. Whatever you know, that is more than enough. Okay, come on. To learn English, what are the steps are required? Dear students, if I ask any questions, I already made an agreement with you. Don't feel when I ask a question, because of I like my teaching. I like my students. I have a lot of affection on my students. That's why I want to change your style of answering. That's why I'll ask the questions. Don't misunderstand me. Okay? Right. Please take that word into the mind and continue the classes. See that how good presenter you will become when you go to an interview. That's my target. Okay, no doubt in that. When I was in engineering, when somebody asked, explain about yourself, I was unable to speak even 2 lines also. But commitment is important. Okay, come on. Number 1. Why I'm writing that? Today, I want to learn what? Python, I want to learn it. I want to learn Python. I correlate, I want to analyze. I want to give some analogy between what? These two things I want to go for it. What is the first one? First one, please. To learn English, what is required? What I require? Alphabets required. Do you know alphabets required or not? How many alphabets? Very good. See how strongly they are saying? Because already I said them. That's why they are shouting. Did you shout on the first day? No. You said 26. I shown practically in the class. That's why that day onwards, It is entered into the brain. Practically always enter into the brain. Correct or not? Yes. Don't worry. How many alphabets? In programming, 52. In English, 26 only. Okay, no issue. Okay. Do you know alphabets? Come on. For everything thinking, huh? Okay. 52 or 26. Next, after alphabets, so you need to know what? Good. Good. Keep it up. Who said words? Okay, you said words. Nice. Words, correct. How many words are there in English? These words you developed, already developed. That is nothing but what? Library of English or not? Library of what? English. Good. You tell me how many words you know? Especially you know how many words. After going to home, take 24 hours. Don't see the dictionary. You write how many words you know. In one paper you take. After this class is over 8 o'clock to next 8 o'clock, you write how many words you know. How many words you know do you think? Don't think is, no, don't write that. Words like amazing, surprise, beautiful, like that. How many words you know, you just write down so that your talent will come out. If you know how many words you are thinking, you know, 1,000, 500, 500, 500, you know, 500 words, 250, 100, 100. Doubt. That is your doubt. Okay. So no problem. But there are so many words are there. To speak very good English, what you must know? So many number of words are required. Correct or not? Yes. But do you know all the words? That's why today we are unable to write one official letter to the official. Correct or not? We are unable to use a good, powerful words you are unable to use. That's why we are hesitating to write the English sentences and everything. Because we don't know what? Much words. That means we don't know the full library of what? English. No problem. Come on. You will know words. Assume that. Next, what do you need to know? Sentence preparation. Statements preparation. To prepare the statements, what do you need to know? Grammar. Grammar is required or not? Do you know grammar? Do you know grammar? I asked already question. Improper noun and everything. Do you know grammar? No problem. I said one example also, no? No need. Right. Whatever grammar you know, keep it. No issue. And don't try to join immediately tomorrow spoken English. Because some people are saying in the Amirpet streets, some great people, I want to look at them, but I am not seeing. Without grammar, we want to make them to speak English. What is that? Is it possible? They are saying like that, just to make the students to bring impossible. Okay, let it be. Come to the Python. Come to the Python now. In Python, to learn Python language, you must know what? Accurate concept you must know. What is that? Accurate concept. What is an accurate concept? What SAR explains, same thing in syntax. Same thing must be there in the notes. Same thing must write the program also. First level, second level, third level, and fourth level. The top level applications has to develop. That is called what? Accurate. What we say, what is the syntax, what is the notes, and what is the programs, all those things. That is called what? Accurate. Something explaining, something notes, something syntax, something program, student will become nothing. Because what to believe, what not to believe, that is the problem. I will tell you technically what is an accurate concept very shortly. And next, what you must know about it? You need to know what? Modules. Modules are nothing but what, students? Libraries. Libraries must be known. Libraries must be known. Libraries are nothing but what I said? Modules. If you know more modules, are you are expert in programming or not? Suppose if you don't know modules, you will become what? Not a good programmer. Then second one is what? As you know, grammar here, in programming, to prepare the instructions in the program, you must know what? Syntaxes. You must know syntaxes. If I am learning C programming, C language syntaxes are required. If you want to know C++, you must know syntaxes of C++. Java programming, if I want to know Java syntaxes. If I want to know about Python, Python syntaxes are required. Telugu, English, Hindi, etc. will have grammar or not? Like that, languages also will contain what? Syntaxes. Such syntaxes are in Python or what syntaxes? User-friendly syntaxes. Which syntaxes are available? User-friendly syntaxes are available. User-friendly syntaxes means what? Easy to remember. When you look at, when you look at them, you will remember. You will remember. That is the meaning of what? Just I am giving one English meaning. User-friendly syntaxes means when you look at them, you will remember. That is the meaning of what? User-friendly syntaxes. Because of user-friendly syntaxes, what can happen, sir? I can write, or you can write, or programmer can write, or develop. Programmer can write or develop. Which one? Program what? Program quickly. Program quickly. You can write the program quickly. You can solve the program quickly without errors. That is nothing but error-free programs you will write it. Error-free. Error-free means what? No errors. In our colleges already you have done, sir, written on the whiteboard, blackboard, you have copied in the notes, you went to the lab, you typed it. The moment you type it, 20 errors comes. Your friend got 14 errors. 20 errors person is calling 14 error person. Please come here. He is saying, you come here, I have errors. Finally, all of them will go and sit with one machine only. Because there are two errors are there. The two errors will be there, two errors only. Finally, person like me coming to your practical exams, I will give that question only. What will happen? Two errors. Fail. Fail. What will happen? That's why errors are coming. How to solve the errors? That is the student has to learn in the class. That is called what? Fixing the errors, debugging the errors. Debugging techniques must be learned in the class. I'll explain the debugging techniques in the class. How to fix the errors. Error debugging skills must be learned. Once error comes, how to shoot it, how to solve it. Self-shooting techniques required. Self-debugging skills are required. That I will explain in the class. When I do any mistake in my program, you only will tell, sir, what is that mistake. Moreover, in my class, I'll tell you the error name also. Like a tablet name is there. Like that, what? What error will come? What is the name of the error also I will tell you. That is the specialty of this class. Not error. Error name also I will tell you. So what is the specialty of Python syntaxes? Python syntaxes are so easy compared to what? Other languages. Other languages syntaxes are difficult and hard. Lengthy also. Lengthy syntaxes, hard syntaxes will give you errors or not? To solve that errors, it will take a lot of time. In Python, syntaxes are what? User friendly. If you follow the syntaxes easily, you can write the program without errors. So what is the third point of Python? What is the third point of Python? Python programming provides what? Which syntaxes? User-friendly syntaxes. User-friendly syntaxes. User-friendly syntaxes. So that Python programmer can develop which programs? Error-free programs. Error-free programs in where limited span of time. That is the another specialty of Python language. Why Python is simple? Python provides which syntaxes? User friendly. Python provides what kind of inbuilt facility? Garbage collector. Python provides what? More modules. That's why Python language is what? Simple. Is it clear? This is called the simplicity of Python. Did you understand? Good. This is what I took yesterday's almost 1 hour and today almost 7:36. I almost took 1 hour 20 minutes. And this is called the first feature called what? Simple. I hope even today's who came newly, I hope they also understood. I hope so. And tomorrow class, when I come back, I'll go to the most powerful concept called what? Platform independent. I will explain almost 1 hour 30 minutes about what, only the concept called platform independent. That much concept is there in that. I'll say in 1 minute, I will say platform. I will convince you. But tomorrow, when you go to interview, what questions are coming, that I want to concentrate. Are you okay, students? So I'll stop my class, and tomorrow class I'll go for what? Platform independent. Online students, is my class is clear? Is my class is clear today? Good. So tomorrow class, when I come back, what is my topic name? Platform independent, I will explain. Okay, students, thank you. All the best. Who is having the doubt, online students, you can hold on. I'll speak to you. Thank you, students. Take care. All the best.